Hi, it's Roscoe here. I'm going to do another PvP pet battle today. I'm actually going to use just some fun teams for this quest. So what we've been training for, probably going to do a two-part one, and it'll literally be probably 2 games of 5. I've got some teams I'm going to play with today. These are kind of quite fun teams. I've just kind of thrown them together before I made the video. I mean, I've tried out a couple of them, not some others. I'm going to start with this team Bat Out of Fell. It's kind of you use the imp because the imp's strong. Probably still tier 1. It suffers a bit with the Wicked Souls being in the meta now, but it's still strong, really strong. If there's not a Wicked Soul, especially. So you get the immolation out, swap or not, it just kind of depends. Then maybe go with the Felled Bat, get that Black Claw and the other dot up. You can then use your heal. But I mean, it totally depends. Let's see what I'm facing. This is probably a fairly strong team. I imagine he'll start with the Weird Abomination. I kind of want the Imp against the MPD. Maybe the rest of these are going to be not too good against them. Okay, so I'm going to have to swap the Bone Serpent out because realistically that is probably the biggest kind of concern on this team. So I'll just get rid of him for now. I'll get my immolation up, though I do take strong damage from this guy. I'd imagine he's going to be running cleave. They literally nearly always run cleave. He might have consume corpse because he didn't start with him, and then either haymaker or the corpse explosion. I'm now going to load the damage onto this guy. I go for the Black Claw, then the Fell Immolate. And when all these are kind of ticking off on him, it's going to actually start to add up to quite a bit of damage. Pretty frustrating, he's just waiting out. I'm going to go for another one, and then I'll use my Drain Blood. It's this HH pet, it's actually going to get a really decent heal off. And then on his undead round, I'm probably going to swap to the Imp. I mean, I can imagine it's going to be one of these two. You kind of suck if it is the haymaker. I mean, the Weird Abomination is still okay. It's decent enough damage to me here. I'll swap the Bone Serpent back out again. As I said, that is literally the last matchup I want, especially with the Imp. The decoys aren't going to be too useful here because of the immolation that's going to be going up. And now this next round, by the time the bat comes in, the decoys will be gone, and I'll be able to fill up my dot onto him. I'll put the black claw on him here as well. I'd kind of love a swap. I wouldn't imagine he'd do it. He shouldn't do it. So this is gonna take some high damage here now. I think I'll go to get him below that racial. I'm going to be quicker than the Bone Serpent anyway. I do want to really kind of get at least the black claw up on it. He's run away there. I mean, the Bone Serpent is strong. I don't think it's strong enough to actually take out that whole team. So that's bat out of fell. So it's probably the first of 5 for this video. I'll try hardcore fawn here. It's using the PP Gleamhoof fawn. I think it's the hardest hitting fawn in the game. I've actually only really bought it for it's fairly tanky, and the heal it can get up as well. It means I can get the speed of the starter up a little bit, send it to the back line, fill up those heals, just stay in, maybe stay in long enough for the a second bleat. I think here I'm going to start with my blighted squirrel. I don't want the match up against the Doom Bloom. I'm now going to fill my crouch up. And now I'm just going to go for the stampede. This dot's going to start doing a lot more damage. That stun isn't too bad. The fawn here, it can use its nature's ward, can't be stunned. So he's going to do weak damage now to this. And this guy does hit really, really hard. It's quite funny, really. And even this heal is just ticking off really hard as well. I'm going to go for my bleat here. And now I'm going to get my nature's ward up again. I'm going to go for the hit here. After this, I'm actually going to go to swap it out to get it healed right up again. And now I'm just going to get the speed of this guy up. Maybe just the one chance, because he's probably going to bring in the Doom Bloom. Yeah, and I'll swap to my blighted squirrel again here. Get the wood chipper up. Now my crouch, just to take this hit. I'm going to go with the starlet, just get that speed up some more. I think I'm going to just use my supercharge on the Powerball here. And now I'm going to swap to my fawn. It's going to take a fairly decent hit here before it gets the, a really, really decent hit before it gets the Nature's Ward up. I'm going to go with my blighted squirrel again. Get the tick off on him. Use my Powerball here. I'm going to have to kind of hope that I don't get an RNG stun. I'd imagine the launch will be coming here. I think it actually will get the kill here. This is going to come down. I probably could have played that better, especially with the fawn there. I'm going to give it another go. Having the elemental on that team is good. I mean, I think one of my other videos I had the Doom Bloom. I did get a big crit on the fawn. I'm not sure whether it would have made a difference or not. And whether or not I keep with the blighted squirrel. I think there's the infected squirrel I may go for instead. Just because it does that much more damage, it's got that much more health. That I will. Yeah, I can't decide between these two undead squirrels which is the best. I think I do lean a bit more on the infected squirrel. It does just hit that little bit harder. The stampede and that combine really, really well. Maybe I could have made better use of the fawn as well. As I said, it's just such a tanky pet, and it hits so hard. Maybe kind of mess around with these two, then bring it out for the Nature's Ward to go up. Bleat on cooldown, which will hopefully get these pets kind of back to a bit better health. But we'll have to see in this next battle. I think what it's doing 750 healing each bleat. I mean, that's really, really strong. I don't know what the it's not quite as strong as that guy. Okay, so this is a fairly decent team. I will start with the infected squirrel. When he uses the sandstorm, it's gonna kind of affect this team quite badly. I do think this is probably the best matchup. So he's gonna go for the prowl. I will just go for the stampede. Get all the dots up. Gonna use a consume. It'd be a weird choice for him to haunt me. So I'll get the creeping fungus up. And now I'm gonna go for the stampede. If I bring in the the gleaming four, it's actually gonna hit this bat really, really, really hard. That's fine as well. That dot is going to tick away, doing some double damage. I think I'm going to have to go with the starlet here. See if I can make use of the shattered defences. And just go for another wind up powerball. Or just straight for the wind up. That's really quite bad luck. I should be able to get another one off. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a coin toss. Maybe it's his turn to miss on the sandstorm. I mean, it's going to be a fairly slow battle. I do kind of back the fawn here. I'm going to throw up my nature's ward. I think I'm going to use the bleat. It shouldn't go the full length here. Well, I've got a bit of RNG myself there, so that's not too bad. I'll throw up my nature's ward. I did think that I was going to lose it on the miss on my wind up. Obviously, to miss a wind up, which is obviously a 2-turn move, it's a bit bad RNG, but It's not too bad. So I wonder how far am I getting on my quest? 2 in. I'm gonna go with this team, Big Bullfrog. It's using a PP yellow-bellied bullfrog. It's the strongest frog in the game. I mean, it's okay. You're kind of relying a bit on the frog kiss here. Blight Breath is a really strong pet. And the Ori is quite cool. You are kind of all working around the acid rain to buff all these abilities. And go for the sleeping gas as well. Just a bit more RNG in there. It's sometimes worth throwing up if the opponent's going to die, like due to that damage. I've gone for the quick one for that very reason. So if you can kind of secure kills. I mean, it's not exactly super quick. It's no kind of imp or anything like that. That's why I've put the Orator on here. It's quite a cool tactic with this is to acid touch and then just switch out. That dot's going to tick away and you're going to get some heals from your racial off. So yeah, I really do like the Blight Breath. It's one of the kind of the stronger pets, especially AoE pets. I mean, I've faced a team of dragons, one of these guys, and literally I think all but one of them had died by the time they killed this. I think they kind of swapped around and stuff like that, so they didn't really play it too well. But even still, that dreadful breath against dragons, you're going to cause them no end of trouble. But I mean, dragons aren't that common. They're kind of countered so hard by like darkness, which is really kind of popular at the moment. So yeah, I've got some more teams I'm gonna try. So this first video is gonna be 5 wins, or probably more battles than that. At least 6 so far. So there's some other kind of cool pets. I like this combo of the Ghost Pup and the Whelpling that I might use next. And this is just kind of like a bit of a tanky pet in the back there. Cool, so this is a true tier 1 team I'm going to go up against. Just go for the Fog Kiss. I'd imagine the Bone Serpent's going to come in. He's going to get that darkness down. Now actually he's going to get that darkness down and I will possibly miss him unless he's going for like a double haunt team. I'm just going to spam my damage. That is a bit of a weird tactic going with the double haunt. I would expect they're changing the weather. I'm going to go for the acid rain here because that is the best buff for me. And then go for my frog. I want to get the kill here. I expect the haunt to come in, so I'm just going to use my healing wave. I'm going to get the kill here as long as I don't miss. Swap to the ore eater, because then this frog is going to be strong against his other two pets. I'll now fill up my shell armor to take, because he can't haunt me at the moment. Get my dot up. And now I'm actually going to swap to my frog. I'll go for the frog kiss here, even if it is wasted. I'd love it to actually proc. Get my healing wave up. I mean, he isn't really in a position to haunt me. I will fill up my acid touch. And again, it's my shell armor here. I'm going to go for a body slam. I mean, that is a really risky tactic. Really, really risky. It's weird to go for like a double haunt team. I'm actually going to swap out to the frog here. Get my heal up. Now it should just be a matter of just taking him down. Yeah, so this frog, I mean, he's probably not that good really. He's okay, but did well against this team. Kind of the swapping out and things like that, making sure I got the kill on the Bone Serpent. But yeah, I mean, the only reason I chose it is because it's actually a PP frog, highest power, and I thought, well, if I can get my frog kiss like ramped up under the rain, it's going to do really strong damage. And occasionally you can kind of get that kind of combo fully off. Because I face that kind of undead team, I'm going to try this. Very familiar. It's using the feline familiar, which is kind of my go-to pet for when I'm catching wild pets, or just farming kind of wild pets, because it's got the kind of a devour. Against the team I was facing, maybe Stone Skin would be better. I think he started with the Ghastly Kid the first time. So I'm going to have to take a haunt here. I'll get my blessing up. I'll swap this Bone Serpent out. Means he can't haunt me. I'll just spam some damage here. Give an unlucky crit there. I think I will use it on the foxling. Get some damage off. So I've essentially got this Celestial Blessing, then the crouch as well. You can't use them together because they'll just overwrite. I'll get my speed up. Imagine he's wanting to go for another haunt in a row. So this is it's a really weird tactic that he's trying to go for. Get my crouch up here. Get the flurry off. I think just to avoid any more damage for now on the foxling, or no, we'll just keep it in. Now I'm going to swap in there to the familiar. It's actually just so that I can use the foxing to actually just take the nocturnal strike when it's going to come. I think it's going to end up a draw. Yeah, it's a weird team. I don't get the point of the double haunt. It's just a odd kind of team. Just thinking which of these will do well against that. I'll try Impy Circuits. It's not that strong against that team. I haven't really got, in these teams I'm going to play, I haven't really got too much to really kind of counter. Maybe the bat. I'll start with the imp. the Diehorn here, probably going to cause me the most trouble. Just get my immolation up. He'll do the speed decrease. The mini Zep, I'm going to overtune as long as I get stunned. Overtune, he'll swap out. I'm going to throw down the decoys. Go to the Fellbat. Get my dot up. Now the heal. It's going to mean I can probably get a Black Claw up, I think, is what I'll go for. Swap it out. It's going to do some solid damage. I'll just go for the flat out damage here. My overtune up. It's a bit rubbish that I've got the Bone Barrage up. I'm going to go for the missile here. Now the decoy. Now overtune. And now, as long as I don't lose the out to the darkness, I should get the win. I mean, I really like the mini Zep, and it's for that actual very reason that it can beat Diehorns that seem to plague my queue as well. I mean, I had the imp on there. Is a very tier 1 pet, Bone Serpent, and these guys are more kind of fun guys. One more win for this video. It's getting pretty long already. I do just want to kind of play a fun team, whether or not the queue's going to let me. I'd love it if it did. I'm going to go with Sleepbot 5000. I haven't played this team yet. Actually, I want to get this final win. Let's go for Godzilla versus Moth. In the team, the Whelpling is Godzilla, obviously, and the Gilded Moth is Mothra. That's just some tag along. But as I said, this combo here is really good. The Arcane Storm, the Ghostly Bite. The Moth is cool. It's PP, HP even, with the Adrenaline Rush. So you're generally always going to be faster. I guess it wouldn't be too bad against the Diehorn. You're not going to lose out to the stun, but your Alpha Strike will lose out to his like Trihorn charge. I'm hoping it's going to be like a okay team to face. I don't want any more double haunters or bone serpents. I guess it probably was too much to ask. I'd imagine he'll start with the Wicked Soul. I'm going to go for my RNG Moth Dust. And now Alpha Strike. I'm going to swap to my Ghost Pup here. I'm going to do pretty big damage. Essentially, we probably just traded pets here, as long as I actually get this. I've missed it. I'm going to go for the Ghostly Bite. I think that miss has probably cost me the battle. I mean, the Bone Serpent's still in. It's going to cause me a lot of trouble on the Whelpling. It's probably what I'm going to have to use. Fill up the Arcane Storm. And he's going to go under here. In case he doesn't, I'll just use the Mana Surge. Even still, he's going to come back out the other side and have to take a hit off these. It also means I'm not locked in, I'm not stuck in. He'll actually kill me. No, actually, he'll get me to 1 health with his Super Bark. I'll go for Arcane Storm. And now a Tail Sweep. It's going to hit really, really hard. And I don't think the Gilded Moth is going to be strong enough here. Let's go for the Alpha Strike. It's just that the fact that they've got the undead racials. I think I'm going to go for the lucky sleep. No luck. But yeah, as I said, I really think that the miss on this guy has caused me to lose this. I mean, him having that Bone Serpent in is really, really strong. For team, I will. What does he have? Yeah, I will go for it again. As I said, I think I would have got the win if that scratch hadn't missed. I mean, both these pets, his Bone Serpent would have died, that would have died. It's a fairly good trade-off. Let's go the Moth again. I would love this to proc. Still no luck. I'm going to go for the Alpha Strike. I can get the Adrenaline Rush up. think I'm gonna. I think I'll swap to the Frost Wolf pup. You can further heal up. I'll just do it here. I'm going to go for the ghostly bite. Swap to the whelpling. I'd imagine the Bone Serpent. Thought it might come in. I will just get my Arcane Storm up. The Haunt is going to come in, so I'm going to swap to my Ghost Pup. I think I'm just going to spam damage into him again. Maybe this time the RNG's on my side. Hopefully this can get the kill on him. Let's just go for the bite. I think the whelpling is probably the best pet I could put out. It's going to let me get at least some damage across to the other pets. I'm not actually that bothered about him going under, because he's actually going to waste that now for against my moth. I will get my adrenaline rush up. Get the kill here. Now I'm going to hope for the moth dust proc. Procs a crit, which is probably the best possible outcome. He's crit there as well. Cool, I'm glad I got the win against that player. And my 5th win, so I would do part 1 and part 2. I didn't imagine it to be, 48 minutes long now. So I'll finish this video here. Thank you for watching. This is only part 1. I've got another 5 battles before I can get my bag, so I will do that probably after I've had some food and stuff. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you've got any kind of teams you want me to play, anything like that, just comment in the bit at the bottom. Thank you.